Blizzard are either mixing it up a bit or we're going to have some big news this week. And the news can't really get much bigger than the fact that we now know when Dragonsoul's launching, as well as the actual general Dragonsoul patch. On the 18th of February, so this month, we're going to be getting the Hour of Twilight patch. And then on the 20th, only 2 days later, Dragonsoul's going to open. As always, the following week, we're going to get the extra boss in Baradin Hold, which is Elizabeth. On the 18th, when Hour of Twilight actually launches, it's going to introduce the 3 new heroic dungeons, which is End Time, Well of Eternity, and Hour of Twilight. I'll put a link to this official Blizzard post in the description so you can go and have a look, because it goes over how many bosses are in each dungeon, etc. I'm not going to bore you with that. Now, the Dragonsoul raid is going to open on the 20th, which again is only 2 days later, where you're going to be able to do obviously 10 and 25 normal and heroic. As you probably already know, the legendary daggers for the rogues, being Fangs of the Father, are also going to become available. And again, a little bit later on in the post, it says about Baradin Hold getting its new boss. It says nothing about the new Twilight dungeons. If you didn't see my last video, I've already looked through the spell IDs that got added in the last patch on the PTR, and it quite clearly says Protocol or Elemental Twilight dungeons. So we know that's what they're going to be called. But there's no mention of it on this post. The reason I said we're probably in for some big news over the next few days is because if you cast your mind back to Firelands when we got the first iteration of Inferno dungeons, and actually even further back going to Wrath of the Lich King when we was getting the Alpha, Beta and Gamma, we always got them a week before the actual official patch. In fact, slightly correcting myself, the harder versions of the dungeons, or more fun versions of the dungeons, was actually the introduction of the patch. Then the raid had opened the following week. Now, on here, there is absolutely no mention of these dungeons whatsoever. And again, using Firelands as an example, we got the Inferno dungeons on October the 29th, and then it wasn't until November the 7th when the raid became available. So everyone had that week to gear up from the Inferno dungeons. Now, either they've found these Protocol Twilight dungeons too difficult to do, or we should actually be expecting them at the same time, or we're going to get them a week earlier and they've just forgot about them in this post. To me, it kind of feels like they've just rushed this out and they're like, quick, get Cataclysm over and done with as soon as possible. And it's more than likely just an oversight. But if they're going to actually patch the game and we're going to get the Hour of Twilight patch, of course we should get the Elemental dungeons and the Hour of Twilight dungeons at the same time. And no, we shouldn't only get 2 days of them. Because if people are coming back because they've got fond memories of Dragonsoul, I don't know who those people are, but let's say there are people out there with fond memories of Dragonsoul and that's the raid that they want to do, they're going to need a week at least of the new dungeons to be able to get some gear to get into normal runs or get into, I don't know, whatever LFR that we're not actually getting anymore. This was a short and sweet video because I just wanted to let you know when the launch date is and the fact that we actually know what the launch date is now. But realistically, based off of this information, we should really be expecting a PTR update over the next couple of days with testing the new Elemental Twilight dungeons this weekend, with them actually going live on Tuesday. And at the moment, we don't even know what gear's coming from them. Blizzard have not told us anything about how to get the LFR gear that they've said there's going to be new avenues to be able to obtain. So I think there's going to be a lot of information coming out over the next few days. And obviously, I'll keep you updated every post at a time. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. But yeah, it's a very strange, half-baked sort of announcement with one of the biggest things that people are actually looking forward to, as in being able to get some easy gear just from Firelands, being left out completely. So time will tell. Again, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.